Hi, I'm Amanda Wilkie, a consultant with Boomer Consulting, and I'm joined here today with Ariana Campbell.
I'm Ariana Campbell. I'm a shareholder here at Boomer Consulting, and I am excited to talk about Process Circle today.
So let's do it. Ariana, tell me a little bit about this professionally facilitated mastermind group that we have, the Process Circle.
So I think the Process Circle is a really special community because it is focused on process improvement leaders within firms. So they're coming together to really learn from each other, to make sure that they are really sharing best practices within the profession around process improvement so that they can continue to move the processes forward in their firm. I know we've heard questions before about, who should attend when it comes to process improvement. And I think that it's really interesting that it's a variety of leadership. Sometimes we have managers there, we have IT, we have operations that join. It's really those people who are focused on process improvement. And I think that it really makes the conversations have those different perspectives throughout the firm, which also adds a lot of value because people can learn from each other because of the different roles that they're representing.
Yeah. And I think it's great to have all those different people in the room, and they're all always looking for that opportunity to learn. So it makes it a great collaborative environment. Everyone's always willing to share, excited to share, and to learn from each other. Again, a very important part of being a part of a peer group like this. So Ariana, share with me a little bit about the format when the Process Circle gets together. What does it look like?
So it is a combination. I like to think of it as kind of past, present, and future. So we always start with the group sharing in small group breakouts the progress that they've had since the last time that we got together so that they can share the successes that they've had, maybe some of the things that have gotten in the way or challenges, and then they talk about, kind of starting to look forward. Then from there, we really focus on trends and things that are happening. We also usually hear from members, or sometimes we'll share about what we're hearing within the profession. And then from there, we always like to make sure that there's time for open Q&A after those member presentations or presentations from us. And then we always end with accountability, because accountability is a significantly important part of our peer communities, because we want to make sure that people are leaving with action items and also really being able to help use their peers to help make sure that those things are actually happening.
Yeah, accountability is very, very important. I also like that before we leave each Process Circle meeting, we talk about future planning, because it's, as you mentioned, we talk about a lot of the trends that are happening in the profession. So the members actually drive the content. They help us develop actually what we're going to discuss the next meeting. And we always try to make it extremely interactive. So we always try to develop some sort of workshop so that it's not just another kind of training class. They're being very active, they're being an active participant and really rolling up their sleeves and learning something and doing some of the work.
Yeah, that's a great part about that too. And the workshops and even the member presentations or the things that we present, I love that the advisory board helps us to determine that. So having a couple of members from the circle that represent different firm sizes and roles to really say, these are the things that we'd like to hear about. These are the things that are top of mind for us that we want to discuss, instead of having it just be driven by, what we're seeing. It's really collaborative with that topic selection. And I think that that definitely is a differentiator. I also think that the fact that the group is facilitated. So while we're bringing insights and best practices, I think the fact that people don't have to come up with the content on their own, that they have a meeting that is facilitated and they're being led through the different content, that they're getting the best practices and insights from what's happening in the profession, I think that that really differentiates it. In addition to it not just being process, it's like every meeting we talk about process, but we also talk about technology. We talk
you can't talk about one without the other.
Yes, exactly. So process, technology, talent, which is another one that you can't leave out. And how do you really get leadership bought in to keep process improvement on track? And how can this really contribute to your firm growth?
Ariana, thank you so much for being here with me today. I know the Process Circle is something you're passionate about, something I'm very passionate about as well. So always enjoy our conversations. Any last insights?
Well, I would just say that if you've heard anything in this video of interest during our conversation about Process Circle, we'd love to have you reach out to one of our solutions team members and see how you can join this amazing group. We'd love to see you there.